Hey everyone, it's Dr. Detroit here, the doctor is in, and welcome to race number 2 of the 8-race playoff system. And today, we're going to do something a little bit different. We've been doing ovals of all types. We've been doing big ones, middle ones, small ones, all types. But now, we're going to do the one and only road course in the calendar. We're going to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park today for the running of the Chevrolet Silverado 250. Now, let's recap a little bit about what happened at the last race we did. We came home in second place. In fact, let me show you right here. Once again, it's a little bit messed up, but here we go. Switched race results. I don't know why it does that, but Brett Moffitt stole the win away from us. But we did end up winning a stage over there. And now you can see here on the playoff standings, right here, we now are 89 points ahead of the cutoff, which means we're pretty much locked in to the next round no matter what happens to us. You can see that Johnny Sauter has now leapfrogged over Stuart Friesen. Grant Enfinger and Austin Hill kind of kept their positions. But down here at the bottom, Jesse Little and Sheldon Creed both had a very bad time. In fact, Jesse Little crashed in qualifying at the last race, so he pretty much went a lap down early. And Sheldon Creed didn't really have much of a good race either. So one of them's going to have to really get in and win the thing. But as you can see, it's definitely going to be a close point battle down there. But for us, we're heading over to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. Now, I mentioned this in the previous video a few times. I have never raced this place. That's right, it's a weird type of road course. It's located, it used to be called Mosport, or I think it was called Mosport. I actually practiced at this track in R Factor 2 to kind of like get an idea for how to run this course. And it was a fun test. It was a very fun test. I found some different things and found some different ways to kind of like get the car to run better. However, I have not tested the track on this game. So we're basically going to go out there. I do have a setup that I found that I'm going to put underneath the car. So anyway, without further delay, I'm going to go take this car or truck. I'm going to go qualify it and see what we can do here at the Chevy Silverado 250. Well, you see that right. We're gonna start in the 15th position. This is an interesting one because notice that our lap time was a 1:24.981. The pole speed here was in 1:19. That was sped by, get ready for this, Spencer Boyd. Holy cow. Now, I don't think it really matters too much about where we qualify. It's where we are in the race at the end, which is all that matters. 32 laps are going to make up the running, and I'm going to also give you guys a warning really quick. I'm going to be doing a lot of shifting in this race. So you're going to hear the shift clicks of my paddle shifters, but you guys usually hear that whenever we go to restart a race. So 32 laps will make up the running. It doesn't sound like a lot, but with the lap times that we're running here, it's going to be kind of a long race. So let's begin. Here we are, Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. You can see Matt Crafton has a really fast car. Mike Harmon's way at the back. And look at Spencer Boyd all the way up there on the pole. Nobody going to the back for once. So let's see what happens here. This is a road course after all, so this should be a lot of fun. So here we go, everyone. Our first ever road course race of the year, green flag.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Oh, got a little way off. Got way off course there because I was afraid of hitting somebody. But look at how many positions we lost. All the way back down to 20th. But that's alright, because we can move up.
Hold your line there.
Whoa, look at this. Look at this little cluster truck of action.
You got room. You're clear there.
Austin Lane Self gives us a little bit of room. Gotta be careful here with Tyler Ankrum. He's gonna not give us enough room. Hard in the second gear here. Oh, somebody got the Todd Gilliland. Oh, everybody's all over the place.
Right side.
Jeez. Well, put us up in the 17th position again. It's now Matt Crafton is the race leader.
Careful, still there.
Austin Lane Self still right there on the inside of us.
Still there.
Actually on our right hand side. Since we're here at a road course, inside and outside, oops, turn into left and right.
Stay left. Right side.
Here we go, 3 wide into the corner, and we're going to pass both of them. Ah, trying to get around Austin Lane Self here is a bit of a pain. But we now completed lap 1. This is an 8 lap stage, or 9 lap stage, I should say.
Clear to the right.
As you can see, it's a very interesting track. You just gotta be really careful here. This is gonna be one of those races where, as you can see, we're not even falling back too many positions. We're just kind of right here, trying to be really careful. And so far, my testing that I did in R Factor 2 seems to be playing a good factor here. As we try to make a move on Klima Jayski, get him here to the inside. Gotta be really careful in this corner.
All right, you're
Nice
clear.
and easy through there. Beautiful. Oh, got a little help there from Todd Gilliland. Pulled us up to the 13th position. This track joined the Truck Series calendar not too long ago, and it's also been the site of some very controversial finishes. Especially with the likes of Cole Custer, Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon, and many other drivers. But this also is a very fun race for the Craftsman Truck Series. Nice and easy here, through the S's. And we can get back onto the gas. There we go. 7 to go in this stage. Now our main focus here is to just survive. We don't necessarily have to win, but I would like to get us a couple extra stage points. Look at the rookies here. Tanner Gray, Christian Eckes, and Zane Smith. Ooh, my goodness.
Still there.
Be really careful with this engine. I don't want to mess it up. Make our way down the curves here and now into that tight hairpin turn right here. This isn't really much of a hairpin. It's more of a broken hairpin than
Right side.
anything
Clear to the
else.
right. Clear left.
Have to do some hard braking there, but move us up into 10th. As you can see, they've already strung out because even though we're making some great progress, some of these guys' trucks are a little bit better for the shorter runs. And also, too, this video is dedicated to some of our Canadian friends who are in the ITC. So if they're watching this video right now, a hearty hello from somebody in America driving a track in Canada. Coming out of the corner to the front straightaway, we now have 6 laps to go. I can take this turn in 3rd gear. This is what I tend to do in terms of road course racing, and I mean, you guys have never really seen me road course race, but it's a symphony of stuff, especially since we now have to shift and everything. We have to go down the 2nd gear anyway. We're slowly closing the gap on Austin Hill and John Hunter Nemechek here as we make our way to the big turn. And yes, I am using some brake here. And they seem to have a better handling truck than they do speed-wise. Just look at the tires. We're already... Man, we are already using them up. But that's okay. That's totally fine. This isn't NASCAR's first venture into Canada. Xfinity actually used to drive at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, which is where Formula One drives. And their races were always international instances. I mean, come on, Robbie Gordon and Marcus Ambrose. And then Justin Allgaier spaying out Jacques Villeneuve for no reason.
5 to go, you got this.
So thankfully, the Xfinity and Cup Series don't go to Canada, but at least the Truck Series do. And it seems the Canadians definitely enjoy their Truck Series racing. Trying to close the gap here on Austin Hill. And up ahead of us is John Hunter Nemechek, excuse me.
Stay right, please.
Bumping ourselves all over the place on these bumps. Now we see Ross Chastain and John Hunter Nemechek ahead of us. We have to be really careful here as we make our way hard into the corner.
Right side.
Nice and easy. See if we can make it a little better through here. Looks like we can. Now put us currently in 9th. You can see that Matt Crafton is all the way up there at the start-finish line. He got a much better start than we did. But hey, at least we're in position to score some stage points as we now close big time on Ross Chastain. Ooh, Chastain kind of came down on us a little bit.
Careful, still there. You got room. You're clear.
I seriously needed to fix second gear there. Let's see if we can take third gear here through this entire corner. I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah, we can. Bump it up here in 4th. Nice and easy through here. Oh, dang it. Right into the back of John Hunter Nemechek. It seems our best passing area is through this corner up here. You can see that Spencer Boyd has fallen all the way back here to 6th. We're now getting up to some of the cars that are actually doing pretty good. And Ross Chastain's just right there, just waiting for us to make a bad mistake. Okay, so a good spot there to catch John Nemechek. Let's see if we can get him in this corner. Not quite. We're not quite there yet to pass him. Maybe through here if we just give it a little more of a push. This should get us by John Hunter Nemechek, but 3 to go in stage number 1. Put us in the 7th. Alright, now, let's see if we can... Okay, so there was a caution there, and we finished 7th. So, not bad there. Matt Crafton and the others did get some good stage points. Alright, we gotta come to pit road. This one, I am definitely going to go ahead and take a half a round out, see how good that's going to help us. I'm not going to fix the damage, but here we go. Alright, so we did lose 1 position back to John Hunter Nemechek, but this puts us closer to the front. So let's see what happens now with stage number 2. Green flag is out. This is a 10-lap stage, so we gotta make some moves here as we bump into Spencer Boyd. Didn't mean to do that.
Right side.
We gotta keep our nose somewhat clean here while we are racing to try and make some moves. Spencer Boyd giving us a little problem here. Let's see if we can catch him off guard here in this corner. Nice and easy through there. Around Brett Moffitt. Brett Moffitt on the inside there, that 23 truck. Up ahead's the top 4, so we want to make some good grounds here. Now we come into the hairpin turn, we grab that position away from Brett Moffitt. Put us up into 5th. And there's Sheldon Creed. Creed needs a good finish here to not only get his way into the next round, but to also see if he can get out of the bottom 2. Because I think Jesse Little is not going to advance, unfortunately, so we'll have to see what happens there. Ooh, very, very tight through there because our tires and our braking are just a little bit off. We now have 9 laps to go. This is also too the same road course that the IMSA division runs at. They usually run this race right in the middle of the year, normally in the summertime. They do a really great job. And boy, I'll tell you one thing. Matt Crafton's got a really good truck for this race. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. But at the same time, you know, this is the first time that I'm actually driving this track in actual competitive competition.
Left side, all clear.
So, I might be making a mistake somewhat. Oh, we got a caution. Well, this will bunch everybody back up again, and it looks like it's Gus Dean that had some sort of issue back there. But all the trucks are still on the lead lap, which is great. So there's 22 laps remaining. We are going to need to make at least one more stop for fuel, so that's probably going to be at the end of the stage. So let's advance into the restart here. Alright, so we're going to be on the outside. Let's see if we can make some moves and win stage 2.
Ready.
Here we go. And green flag is out.
Right side.
This is a 6-lap shootout here.
Clear.
Let's see if we
Right
can
side.
make a few moves here. Riley Herbst is underneath us. There's Stuart Friesen ahead. Johnny Sauter now edges himself out in front, but it looks like his teammate Matt Crafton might say, nope, here I come underneath.
You got room. You're clear.
So hopefully these guys will battle out a little
You're
bit.
clear there.
Do something with them. Ooh! Almost into Stuart Friesen there. Got a little close to him.
Still there.
But no harm, no foul.
Right side. Left side clear. You got room. You're clear there. Left side. You got
Into the
room,
corner
you're
we
clear.
go. Pushed up high a little bit, but nobody took the opportunity to pass. We lead to Johnny Sauter. So right now it's Johnny Sauter leading, Matt Crafton second, Sheldon Creed third, and we run 4th right now. Brett Moffitt's making some big movements. I'll tell you, I'm kind of glad he's not in the playoffs, but I kind of wanted to see Brett Moffitt in the playoffs, because I think he would give us a nice run for our money, but right now that's kind of not the case. Got a great launch off the corner, but got a little bit squirrely there too.
5 laps to go.
5 laps to go in stage number 2. See if we can't try and make some more moves up here. I did loosen up the truck a little bit. And that's only because I felt like that I could use the truck a little bit looser. Now we're catching up to Sheldon Creed again. See, now everybody's going to start to string out a little bit, but it's a cluster truck behind us. Here we go into the Canadian hairpin, as I'm going to call it. So we took it in there a little bit slower. See if we can get a better run off the corner. Ooh, that would have been a penalty. We did kind of cut the course a little bit. Notice how I'm not really commentating as much on this, because you have to keep an eye on not only your braking zones, but also when you gotta shift down. Keep yourself... Ooh, don't want to over-rev the engine. It was bad. Gotta be really careful and not over-rev the engine, because if we do that, it's gonna fry. I mean, pretty much we're already locked into the next round, but, you know, I kind of want to win this race. Right now, it's not looking too good here in stage 2. But at least we're getting some good stage points up here. Sheldon Creed took in the grass a little bit there. But I think, you know, what's actually going to happen is that at the end, it's probably going to be in stage 3 we're going to shine the most, because right now, you can see our tire wear here. In fact, I'm going to put this up a little bit so you guys can see how much wear these tires are going through with all the tire temps and stuff. So you can see right now that those tire temps are how hot the tires are. And just watch the front tires, because those are the ones that we are abusing right now. Our way down the back straightaway, going into this wide sweeping turn. See that the left front gets the most action. Continue our pathway to try and catch up here to Sheldon Creed. So 4.5 seconds behind leader Johnny Sauter. So we now have 3 laps to go. Again, it's trying to overrev the engine. And right now, Sheldon Creed has built up a 1.5 second lead ahead of us in 3rd place right there. It's hard to determine what gear to be in. Corner we must go. A little bit better coming out, but not quite enough. I mean, we do have a nice little lead on 5th place. It's about 1 second now, but it looks like the back of these trucks are really starting to... Some of these are really starting to come to the front. We may need to fix some damage on this truck, because I'm starting to wonder if the aero is giving me a little bit of a problem. As we make our way through the grass again. Let's take a look over here. Actually, let's get the other
white flag, next time by.
This will be 2 to go at the line. But take a look at our lap time. It's actually pretty good. We're running in the 123s, which is pretty decent. So we're one of the faster trucks out there. It's just that, you know, right now these stages are so short that probably when we get back green, it's going to be a 10-lap stage. So we're going to have to really bonsai these guys and try and stay in the lead as best we can. Sheldon Creed's still doing pretty good up here. I mean, I don't blame him. He's pretty good at road courses. So am I. Now put Matt Crafton back into the race lead. So Matt Crafton is really showing the way here now. And it looks like the 2 4-sport trucks are definitely going to get stage wins here. And here comes Riley Herbst behind us. He's really caught up to the back bumper of us. He's definitely caught us. Well, the white flag is out. 1 more lap to go in stage number 2.
We got 1 to go.
I haven't really been able to catch Sheldon Creed at all. In fact, we kind of lost ground to him, because I think we may have a little too much damage on the aero side of things. But you don't really use aero too much here, especially with these types of trucks. So I think we're just going to have to bonsai a few runs and hope for some yellows coming in the final stage. So now here we go, down this long sweeping area. Ooh, that was a nice little kick there. Now this is where we seem to be losing a lot of people, is that we don't have a good straightaway truck, but we do have a pretty decent truck that can go through the field, or that can go through, you know, the turns and everything. Riley Herbst way on our back bumper. See if we can't do be something here. Hold him off. Coming to the start-finish line, it's going to be Matt Crafton to win this stage. Johnny Sauter second. Sheldon Creed third. And we're going to get some stage points too. So we're going to be finishing fourth in this stage.
Top 5 that stage. That'll get the job done, driver.
Wowzers. So pretty good. We got some stage points, which is very important. Let's see what happens here now. I think everybody's gonna have to come to pit road because I don't think anybody can make it. Yeah, they're gonna come to make it. Alright. We're not gonna repair the damage, but I am gonna go ahead and take out some more wedge to give the car a little bit more of something. Because there's going to be probably a 12-lap stage. So we really need to do something. As we see, 2 cars decide to stay out, Gusty and Josh Rayoon. That might actually help our cause. Here we go. Green flag is out for the final stage here at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. 10 to go. We'll take the inside. Thank you very much. Matt Crafton got around Gusty very fast. Let's see if we can get around Gusty. There we go. And now we can set our sights on Matt Crafton. See if we can't close the gap here with a looser truck. Because I felt like that the truck was getting a little too tight towards the end there. But this time we might even just need that looser truck. Yeah, look at that. See that? We're actually doing a lot better now because getting a looser truck kind of helped us out. But man, look at the power Matt Crafton has. See, that's the thing that this truck is lacking, is that it's lacking the good straight line speed that he has. Let's look at this. He's already up to a 2-second lead all the way down this straightaway. But you know, now we'll have to see how this goes, because it looks like, I mean, unless we can catch up here to Matt Crafton and pass him, it looks like it's going to be one of those races where we're going to come home in second again, but it's going to help us out in the playoffs. We're going to need at least another yellow flag to catch him. Because right now, he's slowly pulling away. See, this is where... There we go. That's the caution we were going to need. So, let's see, who was it? Was it somebody that decided to have a problem? I can't tell who. But anyway, it looks like it'll be an 8-lap dash, but this will give us a perfect opportunity to try and pass Matt Crafton. Because if we could win here, that would be sweet. Here we go.
All right, now, be smart out there.
Starting on his right side, green flag.
Left side.
6 laps to go in this race, and we've now made the pass on Matt Crafton. So now we just have to keep him behind us. Hopefully we can do that. But I know he's going to be a bit of a pain. Oh my god, he's trying to pass where there is no passing zone. Oh boy.
You got room, you're clear
Gotta be really careful here with him. We also gotta be careful too because we have a whole field of snarling trucks behind us.
Left side.
Uh-oh, here he comes on the outside, but that's not a good place to pass there, buddy. Alright, this is where we may have a problem, is now Matt Crafton is falling into the clutches of Riley Herbst. Now right here is where the truck usually has a problem. Right now we seem to be pretty good. So right now, hang on a sec, I'll give you guys a top 5 rundown in a sec. I mean, you can look over there on the left-hand side, but some people like it read to them. So we currently have the race lead. Riley Herbst is second. Matt Crafton currently sits third. Johnny Sauter fourth, and look at Jennifer Jo Cobb in fifth. This game is so weird.
5 to go.
5 laps to go here at Mosport. Man, Riley Herbst is closing the gap on us. So we just got to keep an eye on him, and we got to keep an eye on the rest of the field here. Because he's definitely going to close the gap on us. It seems right now he's just content to just ride there.
Right side.
Oh boy. He tried to make a move underneath, and there's another yellow flag. Oh man. This one for Zane Smith. Looks like he had a problem on the right-hand side of the screen. So this could turn into a 3-lap dash. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. These short runs might be helping us, but now we're going to start on the outside. Let's see if we can get a good run. Here we go.
Be ready here.
And green is out.
White flag, next time by.
Yep, this is going to be a green-white checker finish. And look at that. We got out ahead of Riley Herbst. Now let's see if we can keep ourselves ahead of these guys.
Left side, clear left.
But also, if we win this race, it'll be our 10th win of the year.
Right side.
Ooh, here comes Riley Herbst to the inside. He got the inside a little bit more. Actually, that's the outside, but let's see what happens.
Clear all around.
Okay, he fought better a bit.
Right side.
Keep our eye here on Riley Herbst. He's going to try everything he can to get past us here. Just got to be really careful here and not give him an inch on anything. That was an easier run through the corner. Here we go again. Coming out of the final corner, I believe this is the white flag lap presented by Credit One Bank.
You got 1 to go.
It is. So, whatever happens now, the next flag ends the race. Can we keep Riley Herbst behind us? This could be win number 10 of the year. Oh, look at him go way to the high side. Here comes Matt Crafton around him. Matt Crafton trying to win.
You're clear there.
This would be huge. Whoever wins this old one and only road course race of the year. Here comes Riley. I mean Matt Crafton to the outside. Is Matt Crafton going to push the issue? Nope, he thought better of it, but here comes Riley Herbst. For a second there, I thought the trucks were leaning at some point. Now Johnny Sauter froze his nose in there. And so does Stuart Friesen. Oh boy. Matt Crafton is just right there behind us. All we have to do is just continue to block him. As long as we don't make a mistake, we should be fine. Here we go into the final set of corners. This is where things can be made or broken. Getting through the final set of chicanes. Coming out of the final corner, holding off Matt Crafton. It's my first ever victory at Mosport. 10 wins for the year.
Fantastic
Get in there.
Great win.
Yeah! Oh, yes. So we have now won on the road course for the first time in the Truck Series, but also for the first time ever at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. So for sure, we're going to strike a match and burn it down. Ouch. Oh, what the hey. This truck isn't going to be used again. Hey, look at this, the backwards burnout. Oh. But there she is. Whew. That was great. Wow. I mean, that was a really weird race, because, you know, you didn't think that we were gonna win until towards the end there. I mean, those cautions really helped out, because this guy here, Matt Crafton, had a great run, and so did everybody else too. Man, that truck looks awesome. Let's see. Okay, so this was where Ty Majeski and Tyler Ankrum made some contact. Oh, they all got backed up right there. So I think they all just kind of got messed up. And then Crafton won stage 2. So Crafton actually dominated this race, but we denied him the victory. And then, let's see, what happened here with Christian Eckes and Angelo Ruck? Okay, a little bit of contact. Ruck was saying, excuse me, pardon me, coming through, hot stuff. And of course, we got a great jump on the restart here over Matt Crafton. I guess you could say that was the sweet move of the race. Now, what happened here with Todd Gilliland and Spencer Boyd? Did they just like have... Did they like trade words or something? Oh yeah, they got into each other a little bit, but nothing too bad. But anyway, we took home our 10th win of the year, end of the season. Matt Crafton took the 2 wins. And let's take a look at the playoff standings. So we advance, and we got a 53-point lead ahead of Johnny Sauter. Ross Chastain and Jesse Little are the ones to go, oh my god, by 1 point. Todd Gilliland gets in by the skin of his teeth. Ross Chastain has to pack up. Wow. You know what? I'm in shock right now. I'm in major shock. I really thought that we were going to be battling with the championship with Ross Chastain. Wow. Well, that's the way it all goes, I guess. But thanks to that win, we have advanced to the round of 8. So Matt Crafton received the fastest lap award, which was pretty simple. He also led the most laps. Who made up the most positions? Riley Herbst, and then who got the Tough Break award? John Hunter Nemechek. Wow. That was crazy. That was an absolutely crazy race, but hang on one second. Let me see where Ross Chastain finished. So let's see, Todd Gilliland 9th. Where did Chastain finish? 11th. If he had just gone past Spencer Boyd, they would have tied, and I think Chastain would have made it through. Wow. 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 To be honest, I'm in shock right now. But that's crazy. I knew Jesse Little was not going to make it through, but I didn't think it would also be Ross Chastain. But anyway, now we've made it through, and so now the points get reset again. As you can see, we now have 10 victories, which gives us a couple more playoff points. We have a 53-point advantage ahead of Johnny Sauter, which is pretty good. And now, the next race, which will be in the next video, it's Bristol, baby. We'll be heading to Bristol for the UNOH 200, which will be a night race. This should be a lot of fun. And then, it'll be going back to Viva Las Vegas. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that last race. I'm so glad now, because now I've won on almost every road course possible with that win. So anyway, make sure you hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to comment as well, and click that bell to find out more when I will be uploading. So until next time, everybody, I'll see you guys at Bristol, and until then, take care.